Hi everyone, this is Salvi coming to you with some VTuber news today. I do try to get you as much as I can, and of course I do hope I earn a subscription, and I do hope I earn a follow, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And of course be sure to do that before the video ends, and I do hope that you enjoy the things that I have for you. Hino Hizuki is a beloved member of the indie Japanese VTuber community, and she has big news. Of course, she's indie, as you can see here. She joined on the 2021 in September, and she's of course been doing things here, getting lots of love from her community, etc. But the big thing, as you can see here, is this. She is going to be ceasing activities. An important notice. On the 28th of June, 2025. Sorry for surprising you with the sudden announcement. Thanks to everyone who supported me. Every day has been filled with happiness in the past 3.5 years since we started. Each and every memory I've spent with you is a treasure. Every day has been fun, and I'll never forget it. Thank you for meeting Hinano and finding her. I will also talk about Kizunaso in the important announcement broadcast. There's only little time left, but we're happy if you could spend the last moments with Hino. Thank you very much for everything. Hizuki Hino. And of course, they go through here, talking about everything here, of course. Very cute. Kind of reminds me of like Mika Neko, Rushia, etc., whatever you want to call it. Kind of reminds me of that a bit. Like just the look of it. And
そして今の私がこうして夢を持ち続けることができたのは3年と半年という年月を
And of course, here she's talking about, you know, things like
共に過ごしてくれた
she's thanking her community for being able to, the only reason she was able to continue through any of the issues that she had because of the community. I definitely relate with that because the community can absolutely help you a lot, can help you a ton when it comes to being able to get through dark times, because thanks to my community, I was able to get through a lot of dark times, and I really do appreciate them. Also, the community can, you know, help you in not only hard mental times, but hard financial times as well, and give you a reason to continue. She has been here for 3.5 years, as she said. She has her own reasons for leaving, which, you know, whatever they be, you know, work or whatever. I do wish her well in whatever she decides to do in the future. You may find her at a different point. That is a possibility. She may come back at some point later, because as you know, not every graduation, unless it's of course a graduation from a corporation, but not every indie graduation is a forever graduation. Some of them end up coming back after a while. I don't ever have an issue with that. That is actually a great thing, because that means that whatever issues they had before are fixed and they are now able to, you know, be better. So that is great. That would absolutely be great. I do wish them the best, of course, as I always said, and wish their community, you know, good times in this last month that they're going to be with her. Yozora III is a male Japanese VTuber with Nijisanji JP in their second generation. And of course, they've been there for a while. They're with Alice, Kenmochi etc., etc. They've been there for a while. And of course, as you know, whenever there's somebody, even if it's Nijisanji, if they are not doing anything horrible, I will talk about them if they have something new happening, which happens here for them, which was the new look that they had, the new 3D look that they had. Let's take a quick look at what they have here. Of course, it's an hour long. Let's take a quick look.
俺腕しかないけど、あれヴァンパイアのボディってこんなに軽快な感じだったっけ？あれおやおやあれなんかパーツの画面が
That is creative. That is actually very creative.
まあまあまあまあ。
なんか俺よくわかんないけど、俺もなんかスロットにしておいた方がいい気がするぜ。
So he's fighting against a shark for some reason.
弱くなってんじゃん、ザリーさん。
中でも折れる？
なんでなことある？
Well, what the hell is that? What the hell is even that? Apparently that's a VTuber.
よしよいしょ。くれたんだ2人とも。よかった。いやいやいや。待っててよ。
どうした？
That's more VTubers, of course. Of course, more VTubers.
本当心霊写真だよね。いるからね。これ。
下くぐれそうだよ。
下をくぐる？どういうこと？あ、そうなんだ。そっかそっか、まあしょうがないか。 じゃあもうちょっとあれだからヴァンパイアのパーツ探しに行っちゃおっか。もう一回ね。まだ2つあったぜ棺が。ね。
Nice,
あ、
nice,
ちょっと
nice.
この
So they do everything. They're doing everything. They're getting his body built little by
で
little.
もここ
Very
不思議
creative.
と懐かし
Even
い
giving you
感じが
first person
する
view.
な。
And there you go. You got everything. And that was Gilzerin the Third. They did lore accurate midnight JST Japanese Standard Time. And like I said, doesn't matter what agency they're a part of. If they are good people, then of course I will talk about them. For those who may have been living under a rock or just may not have watched a video that I've done before, Lida Pochi did mention that she's going to be doing a 3D and doing, of course, a 3D showcase for it, which is amazing for anyone to do, but of course her as well. She's a mangaka, which means she's done manga. She's been an illustrator for manga and actually done her own manga. And she is Pavolia Reine's mama, or at least art mama for, Pavolia Reine from Hololive ID. And that is the reason why, I believe, Pavolia Reine has been put in the whole showcase. So happy that I could be part of Pochi Mama's 3D showcase and sing together. If you guys missed it, make sure to watch the archive. And this happened on the 16th of May. She did announce it a while back. She announced it maybe like a week or two ago. And I did cover it. She did a lore video, which we can watch a little bit of here. A little bit of the lore. And of course, I'm pretty sure she animated it herself. This is basically... Oh, no, it's not lore video so much as it is... This is the manga that she actually did. My bad. This is the manga that she actually did. This one here. The Nessan thingy. She did the full one. This is her stuff. And it's 10th anniversary of it, apparently. So, holy crap. But here we go. This is the actual 3D showcase that she did here. And of course, that kind of stuff might even be copywritten, so I do have to change it. So this is, of course, her 3D showcase, and she's going to be singing some stuff too. So she sings really, really well.
コートもですね、ほら見て、いつものマントじゃないですよ。
She gets full movement.
長袖です。ほら後ろも
Ooh, very nice.
可愛い
Flowy hair too.
ついております。
Flowy hair. Love it.
そしてね、私本体だけではなくてですね、どうですか？
And of course, she's most likely in a studio where someone is helping control the camera movement and things like that.
このステージすごいです。
And here you go. There she goes. She was able to sing with her mama on stage.
本日ね、紹介し
This is absolutely amazing, of course, for Reine to be able to sing with her mama on stage. It's not her, IRL mama. It's like her art/model mama. So, of course, it is amazing that Hololive allowed that connection to continue and is allowing them to do things like that. Love it. Love seeing it. And, of course, here she has, some art there that she puts out there. Some, full everything. Oh, my goodness. I love this. And of course, I can only show you little bits and pieces of the actual music because a lot of this is copywritten. Now let's take a look at some of the, of course, always, you have the Booba mouse pad, you have the art, the, whether it be wall scroll or a poster, you have some secret things there as well added to, new stuff. And of course here, as I mentioned before, this is one of the things that was put for her many art things that she's done in manga, the 10-year anniversary of this piece here, these people here. It is amazing that she has gotten this far and she has done so much. And of course, she ends it with some songs as well. Just wanted to go through the full thing as I usually do. I usually give them several minutes. Anytime someone does this, several minutes in order to fully appreciate everything that they've done. And big congratulations, of course. Before, I almost forgot, big congratulations to Lida Pochi for being able to get this far, for being able to do all this and have such an amazing 3D showcase. In this piece of news, we have Yumenos, who is a Yumenos project. They are a group of male VTubers done through, of course, Brave Group. They are under Brave Group, and they did come out last year in January 2024. That's when they debuted. Around May, actually, it was January 2024 when they created it, around May or so when they first debuted or so, something like that. So now they're having their next generation of VTubers, which means it's successful enough for them to continue the second generation. They have 3 new members that are going to be debuting in a broadcast relay on May 24th. As we know, relays basically means one after the other after the other. Now, here are the ones that are going to be a part of it. Asahi Kaidahara, who is, of course, let's see the bio. Asahi, a member of Yumenos, love acting, love hearing about other people's lives. And here is their YouTube channel. They have 298 subscribers right now. And we have Reine Sayu, who is mentioned here, a member of Yumenos. Mother is a butler whose hobbies are mahjong, horse racing, and singing. Yumenos / mother. That's interesting. Or the mom here as well is a butler, etc. It's interesting. That confuses me a little bit. I'm sorry. I get confused very easily. It doesn't scare me when I get confused, but I get confused easily. We have Reine Sayu there. We also have this next one from Yumenos, which is a VTuber and rapper. This Urato Yuzen, who is right here. This is their VTuber YouTube. And of course, they have a small amount. The group isn't huge. The group isn't like, oh my god, it's making waves. But what I think they want to do is kind of do what FSPEN has done with their male VTubers, of hoping to make them grow. I'm glad that they're giving male VTubers a chance, because let's just be honest here, male VTubers don't get very many chances from large organizations. The only ones that do it really are Nijisanji and Hololive in the case of, Holo Stars. They made a separate group with it, but a lot of large agencies don't really have too many males in there. To make a male-centric one, like Hololive has done with Holo Stars, is kind of a rarity in the whole thing. And I'm glad that they are doing this more and more often, and we're seeing more and more males join in on this. When it comes to small agencies, we do have Mythos. We have Mythos, who now has a generation of male Greek god VTubers. So there is that in the smaller area, but the larger area, it's kind of hard to find that. And I'm glad that they're kind of trying to do that right now. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, because there are way too many negative parts of VTubing right now, and I do want to use whatever tiny bit of clout that I do have to push people up instead of tearing them down. Let's talk about Snowie Saber today, artist and VTuber. Mao Mao, your saber-tooth tiger, snow leopard, gal at GU Zoo. Sable streamer and animal educator. Ooh, an animal educator. Nice. And today we're talking about their Twitch here, which we will be taking a look at things that they have in a little bit. But first, we're going to be taking a look at their Twitch here, which says saber-tooth tiger, snow leopard, gamer gal. Let's take a look at what they've done recently. Of course, I'm going to be moving forward. Doing some Marvel Rivals here.
Is that Iron Man acoustic, bro?
On point. He's just bouncing. They ulted on point.
So there you go. Of course, communication.
What'd you say?
No way you're listening to music while playing with me? That's insane.
I literally just told you like 30 seconds ago. I've been listening to music for like 4 games.
So a little bit of stuff there. Thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you again, Snowy Taiga. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news, or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.